Hello, and here we are again to a brand new tutorial on how to make this modern top. This is a free pattern from Paintbox yarn, which I will link for you in the description box in case you want to download it. And in case I can't find the link, I will leave for you the pattern on my website. This pattern includes 6 sizes from XS, which is the one that I am working in this tutorial, up to 2XL. So check up your measurements and then pick up your size from the pattern. I've made a few little changes to the pattern that I crocheted. The original one uses 6 colors and I used only white and green, the same material as the pattern, 100% cotton yarn. Links to all the materials used in this video you can find in the description box below. Also, I did not do the tying at the back since I don't want my bra to be shown at the back. With a white yarn and a 3.5 mm hook, I started to crochet a granny square as shown. I crocheted first 4 chains, then I joined with a slip stitch to form a ring. From here starts the first round. I crocheted 3 chains, which will count as a double crochet, then 2 more double crochet into the ring. Then 2 chains and 3 double crochet into the ring. And again 2 chains. I repeated 2 chains, 3 double crochet, 2 chains 3 times. Once I arrived at the end of the first round, I slip stitched at the top of 3 chains at the beginning of the round. Then I continued 2 slip stitches into the next 2 stitches and 1 slip stitch into the hole. Now I can start the second round. 3 chains, which count as a double crochet, then 2 more double crochet. Then 2 chains and 3 double crochet into the same corner. After that, 2 chains, skipped 3 double crochet and worked 3 double crochet, 2 chains. And again 3 double crochet in the next corner. then 2 chains. I repeated this pattern 2 more times. Then, once arrived at the beginning of the round, I slip stitched at the top of the 3 chains and I started the third and last round of this granny square that we are using. So I slip stitched in the next 2 stitches and the corner. Crocheted 3 chains, which count as a double crochet. Then I worked 2 double crochet, 2 chains, 3 double crochet into the same corner. Then 2 chain space, and I skipped 3 double crochet and crocheted 3 double crochet between the space of the second round corners. Then 2 chains and 3 double crochet into the next corner. Two chains and again 3 double crochet into the same corner. Then 2 chain space. I repeated this pattern 2 more times and I arrived at the beginning of the round where I slip stitched on top of third chain. Made 1 more chain, pulled some yarn and cut it. This is the pattern that I followed for the granny square, just that from the next granny square on, at the last round, I would be attaching the squares, also with one another. If you are a beginner or you just don't feel like to crochet them together, you can easily just make the granny squares as the first one I've made and then sew them together at the end. So the next granny square I made it with green and followed the same steps until the second round. At the third round, I started to attach it to my previous square. So I crocheted 3 chains and 2 double crochet. Then I took the 2 wrong sides of the squares facing each other and slip stitched at the corner of white square. Then 3 double crochet into the same green corner. Again, slip stitch into the 2 chains of the white square. Then 3 double crochet into the next space to the green square. Again, slip stitch into the 2 chains of the white square and 3 double crochet into the next green corner. Slip stitch into the corner of white square and then back again with 3 double crochet into the same green corner and 2 chains. And I continued crocheting the rest of the pattern for the 3rd round, same as the previous granny square. One side of the granny square should measure approximately 7 centimeters. I continued crocheting one more white and green granny square and attaching them in the same time as shown. 4 squares was the length of the top, so then I crocheted in width 9 more vertical rows, if that makes sense, each of 4 squares. At the 2nd row, the 2nd square, I had to attach it on 2 sides, and not just in one as I did at the 1st row. So I continued crocheting a rectangle of 10 joined granny squares in width and 4 squares in length as the diagram. Okay, so here is the bodice part. In the pattern that you will see, actually the back here, these 2 are open and there is a lace, but I don't want my bra showing, so I just attached all this 10 rounds. As you can see, 4 we need at the front, then 2 for the arm, and then again 2 on the other side for the arm, and then we're gonna have 2 left in the back. So once all this is finished and all is attached together, this is the bodice part, and then also you will need to crochet the arms, the sleeves, sorry. So for the sleeves, you're gonna have to crochet 3 granny squares on length and 5 granny squares on width, like this. And because it's an uneven number, 5, so these 2 have the same color, but that's okay because I will need these 2 to attach to the bodice here, so you can't really see. Okay, so once we have done the bodice, once we have done both sleeves, now I have to attach the sleeves to the bodice, and then we are going to do the border. So we are going to attach this sleeve to 2 granny squares here, and this other sleeve here to 2 granny squares over here. So first I'm going to fix them with some markers. So the sleeve is going to be attached here in these 2 granny squares. So I will take the sleeve and I will attach this 2 to this 2. Okay, so we will fix them here. So at the front, we're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4. We will leave this at the front, and then the next 2, I'm gonna attach the other sleeve. These 2. So let me show you a better view. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 at the front, and then these 2 with the back, and then here at the back I have 1, 2, And then here it is. I have 2 attached to the sleeve. So now we're gonna have to attach the sleeve over here, and I will do that with a single crochet. I'm gonna do this with white, but you can do with green as well. So I will just crochet single crochet first, insert the hook here, yeah, and then to the other gap over here. Let's do 1 chain, then 1 more chain. Okay, all is fixed. And now where is the first stitch here? So we have 1, 2, 3 here. Okay, so the first one, insert the hook at the first one over here too, and single crochet again at the second one, and at the second one here, the stitch, single crochet. The stitches should correspond, okay, to this one. As you can see, this 3 here with this 3 here, and then where I have this, 1 more single crochet, and now I'll start to single crochet these ones with the corresponding on the other side, single crochet. So per one you will have 11 stitches across. Okay, 11 stitches. So then I will just continue single crochet with the other granny square over here, again using single crochet, and about 11. I would do 1 here at the center where the 2 granny squares are connected, and then I will continue where the other granny square starts and do the same. This is how the connection, this is your armpit, yeah? This is under your arms, so this is how it is going to look like. Here is the arm getting in, and here is the body. And now we're gonna attach the other side again, same as this other side. Okay, you guys, so here it is. I did attach both sleeves. It looks a little bit funny right now, but I swear it looks very, very beautiful on. I tried it on and it's really nice. So once I have this thing going on, which I did very well, that I did not do the opening in the back because I'm a small bust girl, so it was good to not to have the opening in the back. But if you are a big bust person, maybe you will need the opening at the back, or maybe you just do one more row of the granny square. Row with the granny square at the back, because as you can see in the front I have 4 granny squares and at the back I have 2, but that's okay. So the next thing that I need to do is a border, which will go from this sleeve to the front, to the other sleeve, to the back. So I'm just going to go around with single crochet again, each granny square 11 single crochet stitches. So I need to go all around over here. I will show you, and then I'm the cuffs here as well. Then I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna do also here the border at the end. So let's start with this part over here. Okay, I'm starting from the back, but you can start wherever you want to. I will get the white because I'm gonna do all the borders with white, but you are free to use the green as well. So I will just insert the hook here where I have the connection between two granny squares, and I will tie this first stitch very well. Okay, and I will do one more stitch, one more chain stitch, which doesn't count. So then I'm gonna start and do single crochet on these 3 stitches here, 1, 2, 3. Just do single crochet here, again single crochet, and again single crochet. Where I have here the hole, I will do 1 single crochet, and then again 1, 2, 3 single crochet here, and here 1 single crochet, and again 1, 2, 3 single crochet. And I will just continue like that. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So for each granny square we have 11 single crochets, but you are going to crochet probably one more between the connections. So I will just continue to do the next one. So I will do right here where I have the connection between these two, 1 single crochet, and again 11 single crochet until the last over here. Okay, so here it is, and now I'm gonna start crocheting the arm area, the sleeve over here at the top. So I'm just gonna do 1 single crochet here, and then I'm gonna start so the 1 single crochet, I did it here, and I'm gonna start again 11 single crochet here, and then 1 single crochet in the middle, and then again 11 single crochet here, so all around. Then I will do the same for the front, for all these 4, and then I will do the same again for the sleeve over here until I arrive back where I started. Okay, you guys, so here it is. I did finish, as you can see, all around. This is how the stitch looks like, and I'm just going to continue with single crochet all around over here. I don't think that needs a tutorial on itself, so I mean, you understand now what is going on. Okay, you guys, so I did go around 8 rounds at the top over here, same as the pattern says, and it looks like this. And now I'm gonna do the same what I did here on the sleeves, both sleeves here and also here at the bottom. So let me show you how it came all together.